Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. Alright y'all, so I do want to just take a quick second to welcome everyone back. Welcome everyone that's new to the family. So you guys, I found this deck. Well, it's pretty large. I haven't used this in a while, like, I don't know, 2.5 years maybe. It got buried in a box, and so I just found it, and I am looking forward to using it. So I have no idea. I do not remember what is in this deck, as it's been so long since I made it that, yeah. So I don't know. There's no telling what could come out, so perhaps trigger warning just in case. All right. All right, you guys, let's get into this. Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. All right, so the first cards out are hiding in another state, but coming to your home to stalk you. Okay, so somebody stood by, collective, and watched as you suffered and didn't even try to act like they cared. Something about February. So something could have happened in February, or somebody could be born in February. Somebody could be an Aquarius. Somebody's agenda, I'm just going to take the top one. Somebody's agenda fell through. Let's just get a couple more and then we'll get some clarification. What else do we need to know about this situation? So somebody in another state, whether they're hiding or not is really not up for debate here, but I am getting this person could be hiding and they could be in another state. Somebody could like to eat steak, or there could be a lot at stake here. Fighting in court to take something from you because they were blinded by dollar signs. And something about September. So September and February could be significant. February through September, September through February, or someone's born in February or September. Don't care, and it's actually worse than they thought. This could also speak to you, like it's actually worse than you thought. There could be 5 people or more involved in something. Somebody could have stolen your medical records. A cartel? A cowardly friend. Convinced others you were doing black magic. This could be why they're, oh, here we go, Mother Dearest. So a mother could be accusing you of black magic, collective. They could have gone to the courts because they wanted to take some money. This could be somebody that's cowardly. They won't even say anything to your face about this. They could have done something with your medical records. This could even be 5 times they did this. They could be in another state, but somehow getting someone to come to your home and stalk you. How you're going to know who this is because this person doesn't even try to like pretend they care. They could be like trying to, they're not even trying to keep their mask on anymore. So that's what I'm getting, is that this person may, like, they may have worn a mask for like their entire life, and then all of a sudden, like recently, their mask is just fallen off. It's like they, you know, they put it in the closet and somebody stole it or something because they can't, they don't have a mask anymore. Like, or either that or you're seeing through this person's mask. Whatever's gone on here, it could be worse than you thought. This agenda that's now fallen through. So Mother Dearest. Welcome back, Mother Dearest. All right. So I am going to, let's see, what am I going to clarify here? Because there's a lot. All right, maybe we'll just take some clarification for just about all of them, but not a lot of clarification. So we can get to them all, because this is like clearly a situation here. So this mother could be in another state. My nose is already starting to itch, y'all. This mother could be in another state from you. This mother who doesn't seem to or want to even try to care, or like you could have contacted, like you could be like this person, obviously this person's child. So you could be used to confiding in this person, and you could have confided in them, something happened, and they just were like, huh, well, what are you going to do about it? Or like it could have been something serious, like that puts you in jeopardy, in harm's way, and this person just didn't even care. Like they were just like, oh, really? Instead of like doing the mother thing, where the mother hen thing, where they're like, oh, well, not to my child. I'm going to come in and I'm going to help you and I'm going to do this, that, or the other, right? I don't know. But it's actually worse than they thought or you thought. Okay, this is the other thing, is if somebody is facing perhaps prison or something, it could be like more time than they ever thought, they ever could imagine. All right. But whatever's going on here, this person refuses to say this to your face. All right, let's get some clarification. Holy Spirit, holy angels of the highest white light, what do you have for the collective? For clarification for this hiding or just being in another state. Oh. Distant future, real love, jealous and envy, and the veil in reverse. So whoever this person is that's in another state, they could have had some gifts that they do not any longer have because of what they did to your future and your partnership. Your future partnerships. They were jealous and envious of this, so they chose to do something. I'll be honest, you guys, this energy disgusts me. Something about... Okay, so this could have started when somebody was like 36. Somebody could be born on the 15th of the month, or 1965 or 78. All right, tell me about this coming to your home to stalk you. Concern and work labor efforts. So this person could have worked really hard to come to your house and do something, and now they're concerned about this. Something about the number 3338. You guys, we have a bit of a windstorm happening here, you guys, so my chimes are going off. I hope it's not a problem for you guys. So yeah, so now they're concerned because time is ticking. Somebody could be a 6-year or a 2. One more for coming to your home to stalk you. Pathway. Yeah, so they worked hard on this path to do something here, collective, and now they're concerned. So we have the number 3335 or 3338. 3538 could be significant. 3363. I don't know. I'm getting these are phone numbers or something. Okay. Oh yeah. Doesn't even try to pretend to care. Ice Queen. And I think it was actually in the reverse, but I don't remember. So we'll take it up right. Thief. So this thief, whoever it is here, you could have, this person could have tried to cause some problems for you. They stole something. So they worked really hard to steal something. And this could have been money. This could have been, you know, causing problems for your future relationship. This person doesn't even pretend to care. They're just concerned about something that they stole, or, and this is right under Mommy Dearest. Unexpected money. Yeah, they only cared about unexpected money. Stealing this unexpected money. They may have thought that you didn't know about this. Okay, the other thing I'm getting, you guys, is that you could be literally like talking to this person and you could know about the situation, and you may just be like continually asking questions in order to see if this person will be honest with you, because you know that something could be going to court, or you may know about something in the long run not turning out for this particular person, and or like you may not be able to protect this person, but you would try if they actually were honest with you. That's all I'm getting at this point. But stood by and watched you suffer. So somebody stood by and watched you, a sweetheart, suffer. One more, please. Somebody could be born in 1962. Something about 2024, collective, could be significant. Something could have started in 2024 because somebody was expecting to get some sort of unexpected money in 2027. Stood by and watched you suffer. Somebody stood by and watched you suffer, a sweetheart. This could have been somebody you were committed to. You could have been married to this person. Entity attachment. So this person could have had an entity attachment, and you could know this. This person could have really dark circles under their eyes. You may have been able to like see into their, dark soul, something like that. Something about being 49 years old. This person could have said this about you, collective. They could have said you had an entity attachment. You, the sweetheart, was committed to some sort of dark magic, so you got an entity attachment, but you're actually divine. You're an angel with a literal halo. That's how off this person is. Fighting in court to take something from you. Somebody's getting a message about what they tried to do in court. Somebody could be born in July or on the 7th of the month. Yeah, whatever is going... Oh, a Jezebel is going to be trying to fight some abuse. That could be happening in the court. They could be trying to literally like come up with some BS about... Oh, we have this one too. So somebody could have been saying you were this way. Someone's concerned about something... Okay. There's a lot here, you guys. So, this person could have said you were like a Jezebel or something. So, they were trying to take something from you in court. But you're actually balanced. You did not do any sort of abuse. So, this person could have been accusing you of some sort of, hurting them or manipulating them or something like that. They could have been saying you were a Jezebel, or this person's just a Jezebel. Somebody could really like the color red. Now this is also sacral chakra. Is that right? Is it sacral chakra, or is it... Hold on, let me check and make sure. I just want to make sure. No, it's the root chakra. Somebody could have been trying to I knew it was one of... I thought it was that, but that's... You can see this card, you guys. It's hard to tell. So this person could have done something to bind your root chakra or some root work or something so they could take something from you in court. Tell me about blinded by money. So if this person has been your like friend in the past, this could be a mother. You may be like, this person's no friend of mine. This person's a coward. They won't tell me the truth. They stood by and watched while something happened to me because they are the ones that were behind it. This is why they didn't even pretend to care, because they already knew about it. And we have unbothered. So, hold on, let me get some more information. North Node and conflict. So you could be unbothered by this conflict that's this person's done here because you're in your North Node. Like, you're unbothered by them talking crap on you, saying that you are a Jezebel, if that's what they said. Because you're like, I know I'm not a Jezebel. Why would that matter? Like, it's not going to affect me. I know I'm not, right? And you could be like, I'm in peace. Like, I come with peace. I leave with peace, right? I don't know why that's significant. I've never said that before. Somebody could be left-handed. But whatever they said here, they were blinded by money, and it's been proven that you're balanced. You're in your North Node. You're unbothered, and you have peace with this. You've made peace with this. Somebody could be born in 1950, 55, 57, or be that age. Something about 92 and 97. Or 81. Ooh, I just heard that this is interesting. This, like, there could be an inheritance or bank account or something that was established in 1981. Or in, like, 2018. So flip and switch how it makes sense. Something could have happened in 05. Somebody could be born on May 5th. Who's part of this conflict. Now we have cowardly friend, Ice King. Somebody may not have told you about something. Yeah. We have divine masculine. So there could be someone here who's showing up as cowardly. You could have thought this divine masculine was somebody you could trust. That was like an authoritative type figure, or just was intelligent when it came to something, and you're finding out this person is cowardly. They may have also not chose to support you with a mature woman. So this divine masculine and this mature woman could be cowardly. Something about the 16th or the 1st or 6th of the month. Somebody could be 42. 616 could be someone's area code, or that's a significant number. It's actually worse than you or they thought, this relationship. So there could be something worse that you're not familiar with here when it comes to these two people and their relationship. I heard deal with the devil. They could have made a pact to do something. Someone could be born in April or on the 4th of the month. To do some sort of evil eye. Somebody could have been praying evil eye over you, collective, and your relationships. Or there's a relationship between this mature woman and this divine masculine. Somebody could look like this. Spirit just told me to show this card again. Someone could look like this. Who's the person who's like trying to bring you some sort of evil eye? Whoa, did you see that card? Yeah, you intuitively could know exactly who this person is. Somebody can be born in 1985 or 1987. This could be your opposition, who's literally enamored with you. So somebody could have started by like having evil eye for you, and now they are in love with you. Somebody could be born August 1963 or 85. Tell me about this agenda falling through. What else do we need to know about this, Holy Spirit? What else do we need to know? Ritual. So somebody could have been like sending rituals or doing rituals in order to make something happen, but this fell through. Whatever it is that they did here. Ooh. Yeah, this got blocked. Some mature man blocked this. You guys, I'm not getting it's this mature man, this divine masculine or Ice King here, who's also a mature man. This is somebody here who blocked something. So this could be somebody in the 3D or somebody that is already passed over. Because somebody was doing candle magic, or I don't know what they were doing, but it would be qualified as a ritual. So they lost access to whatever this agenda is they wanted to fall through. And y'all, I think it's going to be my thing to know, like, confirmation. If my nose starts itching, it happens all the time in my reads. Like, my nose never itches. And, like, when I'm not in a reading. So anyway, tell me about this agenda, third party situation. So this person's a third party. This mature man is a third party. Now, third party doesn't mean that this person is involved in any kind of cheating or anything like this. This person could just be on the outside looking in. They could be, you know, somebody mature who has enough life experience to know when something isn't right. So an agenda could have fallen through for these people, this mother, whoever this masculine is. Because a mature man on the outside looking in saw something and was like, this doesn't seem right to me. I'm going to have to look into this or investigate this. Someone could be born in 66 or 99. That's interesting. We have this 6699. And then we have 4-4 as well with ritual. So somebody could be doing like number rituals. I've never, like, I don't even know if that exists, but it might. 4-4, 6-6, 9-9, 3-3, 5-5. Interesting. Somebody could be born in May. Lust on the bottom of the deck. Divination. Somebody could do a lot of divination. Like, they could, like, live and breathe divination. Now, this doesn't have to be tarot, but this could be like looking into your Akashic records, you know, your astrology chart. They're surprised you have self-love. Somebody was like doing divination to see if you were mentally unstable, or what your abundance was like, if you had ascended or transitioned. And somebody's surprised to see that you have self-love. And it could be really affecting them. On his shirt it says no, no. So this person could be affected, be like, no, no. Like, they can't have self-love for themselves, because if they do, that means that I'm going to be looked at in this, that way or the other, if that makes sense. Somebody could have done voodoo by sending flying monkeys to you. They could have also done something with the law. So somebody could have, like, sent a bunch of their flying monkeys towards you to do voodoo on you or something, or on a court case, or something to do with the legal system. They could have lied to the legal system, and now they're in their thoughts about this destruction and karma. Sorry, you guys, for yelling, but oh my gosh. So they're in their thoughts now, because whatever they did here to cause some upheaval, they're worried about, this karma confirmation. And now they're worried they're going to get the endings. The endings are backfiring to them, and they're going to be impoverished, because they manifested this with a karmic masculine to do some sort of love spell or spell work when it comes to the court. They wanted to bind you to something to create an ending, and this backfired. So now they're like, well, it has to go somewhere, right? Yeah, right. Exactly. All right, let's see what else we can get. I can't get this deck out. Okay. Where are we at on time? Actually, let me get another deck and then we'll go back into that one. Okay, something about secrets, and it's too late to say goodbye, or something like that. it's like too late for this to, I don't know. That happens all the time though, you guys. So I don't know. It was obviously meant for me to see that card. All right. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What do we need to know about this? Hiding in another state. Now, this is the other thing, you guys. Is this particular person who's involved in something here could have been somebody that you really loved. You could have had to, like, break up with this person because they were so jealous. They didn't want you to see who they really were. Tell me about this hiding in another state or whatever. Yeah, because of karma. Somebody could be having a mental breakdown, or they had a mental breakdown when you like stopped dating them or something. Moving on, letting go, sweet talk and feelings, loving you, letting go, moving on. So they could have done something here, collective, to cause problems for your future relationships. They could have contacted somebody that you were like going to start dating in the future and sweet talk them. Told them that you had a mental breakdown and you like couldn't let move on or something like that. Tell me about coming to your home to stalk you. Jezebel. So here we go with this Jezebel again, and this is coming out under Mommy Dearest and coming to your home to stalk you. Okay, this is also could be what this person said about you. They sweet talked to this person saying you were a Jezebel, that you had a mental breakdown, and this was only because they were in their feelings. One more for coming to your home to stalk you. Divine Feminine. So, yeah, Jezebel. So something about a Jezebel coming to your home to stalk you, collective. You, this Divine Feminine, switch and flip the roles. I mean, I don't really like to say that if it's coming out being very clear like that, but it could be. So somebody could be literally like sending flying monkeys to your home, collective, to like see what path you're on. Because now they're concerned about the things that they said about you. They're finding out you're a Divine Feminine. So if somebody's watching you at your home, stalking you, they could be finding out that you're not this Jezebel that they said you were. Tell me about doesn't even pretend to care. Blocked, spam, texts. You could have blocked this person. One more for doesn't even pretend to care. Secluded, separation, reflection, soul searching. You could have blocked your person here that you were with because you were reflecting on something. This could have been like on a computer or on a phone or something about their energy. You could have said that they had an entity attachment, and you could know this because you're like an angel. So this would be like you having a relationship with the devil, right? Or this person wanted to have you blocked and secluded. So this person with this entity attachment made up lies about you. And that's why they just stood by and watched. Yeah, left you hanging. Or something about a workplace affair. Someone could have said you had a workplace affair, collective. This could be why you left this person hanging. Although you could be adamant that you did not have any type of workplace affair. I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, something about a divine masculine, romance, not happy. SEX, addiction on the bottom of the deck, or in reverse, I should say, happily single. So this was bad news. When you turned your back on someone, they could have said you were shady for doing this. But you could have been like, no, I know you had an SEX addiction. I know you had romantic relationships behind the scenes, pretending like you were happily single. And this could be why you broke up with this person. Tell me about fighting in court to take from you. Ashamed. So now someone is ashamed. They're guilty. They're in the wrong for what they did to this sweetheart who's balanced. They're getting a message of concern that whatever they did here was slander. Tell me more. We have married in reverse. One more. Reckless love and SEX with someone who's not married. So somebody's ashamed that they had like a one-night stand or something. Okay. Hold on, you guys. I want to get more information. One more for fighting in court to take from you. My way. Selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego. Okay, so something about this person not marrying you. I don't know what this is, you guys. Getting readings. So somebody could have been getting readings saying that they knew what was going on with you. So this person was stubborn, arrogant, prideful, egotistical about whatever it is here that's transpired. And now they feel stupid. They're embarrassed because they were wrong. They could have said you were like a Jezebel energy, so a WHORE. They could have said you were ABUSIVE. Sorry, you guys. And that, you know, this broke their heart. So they're trying to burn something now. Side hustle in reverse. Okay, so this person was saying that you were a Jezebel, and this is being proven wrong. You don't have reckless SEX with people, and they're heartbroken because perhaps somebody told them this. So they would be part of taking something in court. Tell me about blinded by money. No strings. Psycho X, no strings. So they could be like, somebody could have been blinded by money, but now they're getting a message here, perhaps from the courts, that a crazy ex is obsessed and won't let go. So they don't want to have strings with this person, but they could have been blinded by some sort of money here. Somebody could have pretended to have money that they don't have. Tell me about this cowardly friend. So again, this mature woman and masculine could be a cowardly friend who's now hoping and praying, having faith that something won't come against them, like the authorities with this Ice King. So that could be what this is here. The authorities, an intelligent figure who knows what's going on. And now these people look really bad. They could be going into debt or losing a job. Tell me about it's actually worse. Ooh. It's worse than secret accounts. We have divine masculine in reverse. So something about a karmic masculine being in opposition. This could be somebody you were with. Fake busy. Like somebody could never like be available to talk to you. And it's because something's worse than you even could imagine or thought. Someone could have made fake accounts with this karmic masculine. And that's why they're concerned. They know that this is going to backfire. They know that this is being looked into, perhaps. And this is... yeah, so somebody could have made fake accounts. This could be this karmic masculine. They don't want this to be found. Or it's this mother energy who doesn't want this to be found. Because it will prove that they worked with the karmic masculine, this mature woman. So they're trying to close this cycle out by saying they're fake busy. It's like, la 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 la, I can't hear you, so that means it doesn't exist, kind of thing. Like they're just being childish and dumb because that's not going to close the cycle out. This, whoa, did you see that? This person could try to act like they're like, I don't know why I'm getting like Adam and Eve and the apple here. They bit into this apple and became poisoned or evil, or all they had to do was bite into this apple and then they became your opposition. And now they want to close this cycle out by saying that they're fake busy, but they really love you. Don't worry, I really love you, but I'm too busy for you. Just know it's because it's actually worse than, you thought. So, something like that. It's so weird. But this person is involved. And again, we have mother out here. It's quite clear. And we have I miss you. So this person could be saying things like, I miss you, I love you. But this person's your opposition. Or they may say they miss you, but they have no choice other than to close this cycle out. Say that they're fake busy because you'll catch on to this. Tell me about agenda fell through. So they could be trying to close this cycle out about this agenda that fell through with a third party. And now they're coping by doing or drinking or substances and sex ad. Okay. Sex addiction upright. So this person has an addictive behavior when it comes to things. And so they could be coping with this situation or whatever it is that happened with this agenda that fell through. But they know it was blocked. Ooh, by the police. Or somebody was trying to cause you to be blocked by doing a ritual on the police. Lying to the police. Perhaps pretending that there was a third party that there wasn't. We have funeral and self-love. Somebody could have blocked you from a funeral, collective. Or somebody was trying to cause endings for you and your self-love. Whatever that means to you. They didn't want something being illuminated. Is this deck in reverse? Okay. No. Toxic lifestyle in reverse. Okay. Something's been illuminated, or they didn't want something being illuminated about that you're not living a toxic lifestyle. So somebody doesn't want something being illuminated that you're not having a toxic lifestyle. They want people to believe that you're an sex addict and that you cope by doing substances or drinking. So somebody continued to do this ritual. But this agenda fell through because of the police. And it was blocked. This could be somebody you ghosted that's learning a karmic lesson here. All right, let's go to this other deck. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, clarify this. That was quick. Clarifying in another state, illusionist, and adaptability, change, adjustment. So somebody could be getting karma or an ending for trying to spin this illusion about your partnerships, you moving on from something. So somebody could have, again, they could have been very jealous or envious of something, a relationship that could have been unfolding for your future. And somebody was in their feelings, so they sweet talked someone. They could have been trying to say like they can see behind the veil, but it was really that they were just in their feelings. They don't have any connection to the divine. That's why this person could stand by and watch you suffer and do nothing. You could have sat here while somebody was spinning all these illusions, and you could have just adapted to this. You were like, oh, okay, you wanna stalk me? Well, and I'm gonna put a camera in my car and on my front door and wherever else. You want to say I did this? Well, how about this? Or, I don't know. Take it how it resonates. But this person did this because they were jealous and envious. They could have said you were a WHORE, but you're divine feminine. You work really hard on your path. So you're on your path. Now, the other thing is that these people could be stalking you while you're just living your normal life. Aquarius again. Dirt digging. So this Aquarius could be dirt digging, collective. So they can stalk you. They said that they were when they were dirt digging, they found that you were a loosey-goosey. I don't know why I heard that, but a role model. So yeah, so this person was doing this to a role model. So you could be a role model, collective. You could have a platform. You could have a big heart. You could be very sweet, kind, caring, loving, accepting. And now this Leo is in fear because of what they did. This Leo could be the one who pretended that they didn't even care, or doesn't even try to pretend they care. This Leo could be this mother dearest energy. They're in fear though. This person could be pretentious, superficial. They could be a braggart. Tell me about, you guys, this is crazy. The cards, I can't even like speak my sentence here. Okay, attachments, toxic cords, karmic energies, bad habits. So this mother dearest could have bad habits. This is why they don't even pretend to care. This person's not going to give, this Leo may not give you any sort of closure when it comes to something. And you know they know. You may need to do like a cord cutting or something from this person. Finance blockages. So this person could have been trying to cause you finance blockages in the workplace, collective. It says workplace affair, but it fell right on workplace. So finance blockages in your workplace. Somebody could be going around saying you have an entity attachment, but really you're an angel. So this person is so like effed up, for lack of a better term, that they can't even see the difference between light and dark. Everybody could see that you are wearing a halo on your head. Like everyone sees that collective is wearing, has a halo. This halo could be literally like putting, you know, you in a beautiful light. You know, everybody could be seeing this. Somebody could be caught up in something now because they followed a pack of dogs. So I'm saying that because there's two people outside walking they have 3 dogs and they're 2 people. And the dogs are freaking out because there's another person walking their dog down the way. And so the dogs like ran out of control. And the guy has this one dog, it's a pit bull. He looks like he's easily 300 pounds, but he still can't control this dog. Why would you have 3 dogs if you can't even control one? Sorry, that could be something. So anyway, everyone could see your halo, collective. They could see your lights. They could see that you're sweet, you're kind, you're caring, you're loving, you want the best for people. But this person is insisting that this sweetheart, this sweetheart, has an entity attachment. They could keep insisting or saying something about someone being a thief. Somebody could have tried to block your finances, collective. So that way, like, you would have some sort of weird thing happen at your job. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Yeah, children, creations, investments. So you could be this person's child, or you're innocent of whatever these creations are that they made up in their head about you. Whatever it is that they invested in. This person could be the primary person. It's interesting because we have primary colors here on these balloons. So I just heard primary. This person could be the primary person who did this. They could have worked with a couple other people, 2 masculines on this. But you have the power, collective. You're just like, I'm unbothered. I have peace. Bring as much conflict as you like. Nothing's ever going to change. I'm still in my North Node, and I've been in my North Node. This person could have been blind. Yeah. Sidewalk gang. Lust. Promiscuity. So this person was trying to cause conflict for you, collective, saying you were promiscuous. This person could have been a crazy ex. A crazy ex and a mother could have worked together to play mind games and manipulate you, collective, to trick you to do something. Somebody could have been coming to your online platform where you're a role model and try to trick you, confuse you when it comes to something. This was manipulation. And this was also, they could take something from you in court. This was fraud. They let their ego get in the way with these mind games, and now this could have been insurance fraud, identity theft, check fraud, mortgage fraud, something to that effect. They were just blinded by this money. Something about someone being sick, and that somebody needs to guard themselves from you, collective. They could have said you were sick, and that somebody needs to be on guard. This person could have like a Doberman dog or a dog, or had one at one point. That could be who this crazy ex is. They could have said you gave them something, and so they wanted to try to sue you in court. But all that was found was in your North Node. This person just envied something, your destiny, your future, something to do with money, something that was destined for you. And then we have warning, caution, danger. Again, so somebody could have been doing this like for something in your future. Like if this was somebody you were supposed to date or something like that. They were cautioning and warning someone. Saying you're a cowardly friend, that you did something maybe you didn't do. Tell me about this cowardly friend, Holy Spirit. Oh. Y'all. Your faith could have literally saved you from this evil eye that these people sent towards you. Who are your ops? Your faith could have saved you from some sort of effects of either this something someone actually put in your drink, or they were just trying to affect others by, you know, poisoning their minds about you. Take it how it resonates. That could be what this, why it says it's actually worse than you thought or they thought. So this person may not have realized that somebody was sending you evil eye, that they were your opposition. They may not have realized that this person was toxic, harmful, or, you know, trying to put things in your drinks. Or, yeah, this, I'm getting this is in past tense. My readings are past, present, future, but, okay, so we have, wow. Somebody did this. They did this to a Sigma. They sent this chaos magic to an angel. Or your angel, okay. Your angels, your spirit guides, your spirit team could have blocked this substance somebody put in your drink. This could have been to cause some sort of chaos for a Sigma, an independent, intelligent, strong, mysterious individual. Mysterious doesn't mean bad. It just means that you don't show all your cards to people. You may not post on social media. Like, you could have a platform. So you have platforms, but perhaps you don't share about your personal life. But whatever's going on here, you could have been clear on that this was actually a substance that was put in your drink to cause you to get really sick or whatever. Your angels, your ancestors could have purged this from you. Your fellow angels, your fellow divine team, who also wear angel halos. So these could be your archangels. They cleansed you. Look at that. They cleansed you of whatever this chaos was that was sent to you in this drink. Tell me about this agenda falling through. What do we need to know about that? Now somebody could be saying they're a victim, or somebody... Hold on. Coercion, corruption, bribe. So somebody could have been bribed or taken money in order to cause you this grief. This is an agenda that fell through. Excuse me. This agenda fell through. Perhaps it's been proven that a mature man could have blocked this because they found out this person was a third party. They could have been given money, bribed, coerced, to say you did something to them that you did not do. So they could have come through saying they were a victim, but they're lying. So this was blocked. Somebody didn't want this illuminated. That they were toxic like this. Can I just get a couple more, please, for agenda? Yeah, their agenda was to bind your finances, your love, your your spiritual connection. Bind all energies. This could have been a karmic sibling that was a part of this. A karmic sister or a karmic brother. This could be stepbrother. This could be, whatever. Brother-in-law, brother or sister-in-law, step-sister, brother, whatever. Can I get one more? Sagittarius could be involved. One of these siblings could be a Sagittarius. Or there's a Sagittarius separate from this that's involved. This third wheel. Now again, we have third party already out here. So this third party doesn't have to be the other man or woman. It could just be a third party in the situation that wants to be this other man or woman to you. It doesn't have to be, though. They could just be a third party in your life. And we have spell work, black magic, curse, and hex. So this person could have been... There could be a Sagittarius here that was perhaps bribed or coerced to come in here and do some sort of black magic on you by these karmic siblings. Yeah, this person's disingenuous. They're fake, they're false. You could know this person's a pretender because you have knowledge about a Virgo being involved in something. A group or cult association along with a Cancer to stalk and spy. These people are all narcissists. that you're being victorious from. They could have all been part of this wanting to embezzle or take some sort of money, or someone here broke into your house. Somebody could have been saying like, I'm never wrong about things and blah, blah, blah. This could be a man or a woman, but they could be a covert or malignant narcissist, or this could even be two people. It says, I'm never wrong. So somebody could have said, stalk and spy on the collective. I'm never wrong. I have inside knowledge about something, but this isn't true. This was fake. So whatever somebody said, they may have had fake or false evidence of something, or not false or fake knowledge of something. It could be being found out that this person has a group association, is a part of a cult or a coven. Just a couple more, please, and then we're going to close out. Holy Spirit, holy angels, intent to harm, snapped, Capricorn in reverse. So a Capricorn who is unpractical. They're not ambitious, so they could be lazy. They're not disciplined. They're impatient. They're not careful about how they conduct themselves. This person has no humor about them whatsoever, and is not reserved about whatever it is that they tried to do here. This person could have snapped and is unhinged and had some ill intent for you, to harm you in some way. So they paid someone money, perhaps a Sagittarius, to put something in your drink. Y'all, isolation. They wanted you alone, abandoned. They could have been trying to paint you in a light where like you were mentally ill, that you all of a sudden one day just snapped, that you were crazy. This was a Capricorn who did this. So this person could be, we've got Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, and Aquarius out here. So yeah, and then we have masculine in reverse, karmic, and karmic masculine. So this person could have tried to set you up, collective, to have you be put in isolation. So really what I'm getting from this is that this person wanted you abandoned and alone, so you looked like you were maybe crazy, so that way you would be put in isolation. This was a trap. And then we have source and running, Scorpio. And then we have abandonment, rejection again, desertion, left behind. A Scorpio could be involved in having you left behind as well. So this Capricorn could have been the source of you needing to run or escape from something. Or they wanted, okay, somebody wanted you to be paranoid and like escape from something. So they could have done something here to set you up. They could have worked with a Scorpio, or this was just them trying to take you out. Sorry, y'all. I gotta say what I'm seeing. So something's being exposed here. This person's being exposed for this idea that they had to do something to you, but they did too much of it. They could have done some like glamour magic or something to make you look like you were a trickster, a fraud, a charlatan, or that you were deceptive. They wanted to try to create lack or struggle for you. Somebody could have been copycatting you, collective, or watching you so they could copycat you. But they can't copy your spiritual gifts. So somebody could be, okay, so this is the other thing, is we have source. So literally the Most High could have came in and rescued you from something, telling you to run from something or to like move from one place to another, to escape something here, because this was a setup. And you could be really connected to the divine. Remember, we have you with a halo on your head. So your angels could have come in, the Most High could have come in and told you something wasn't right about something, using your spiritual gifts to allow you to see something clearly. That somebody was trying to copy you and set you up with some sort of intent to harm. What is wrong with people, y'all? This is crazy. Okay, so where are we at on time? Oh, this is long. All right, let's get one final card. A positive message, hopefully. I don't know, you guys. I don't use this deck often, so. I don't use this deck often because there's a lot of misprints in it. And so I'm just telling you, like, from the beginning, I might have to. I'll do my best. The heart of prayer. And awaken to Christ consciousness. There's 3 here. Awaken your senses. Awaken to Christ consciousness. The heart of prayer. Wow, you guys. So you could have like realized how profound prayer is. So you chose to pray and awaken your senses and connect to your Christ consciousness, which we all have within us. Y'all, I'm actually going to just get some of these cards. I'm not going to actually read on it. Let's just get some more since 3 already came out. Somebody could be born July 18th. Something about July 18th, 2021 could be significant. Somebody could be born on the 18th, the 21st, or the 7th of the month. What else do we need to hear? Deepest desires are here. So you could be getting your flowers, collective. So like, what does this represent? This represents like you being successful in something. Your deepest desires to just to transform. Because you're getting the key to something. You see that key on the bottom? So you're getting the key to something. You're getting the key to transformation. To now be, be budding in your life. So, yeah, something's reshaped your reality here. Yeah, the realm of prayers has reshaped your reality. So you could have literally found the stairway to heaven, to the universe. Look at this. The world. I'm getting chills, you guys. The universe. You found the stairway to the universe. And because you've released any like perceptions, you had a physical realization about something here. Something that was out of this world. Like you could have had like a dream or meditation session where you literally like felt like you saw the rings of a planet. And now that you've got your flowers, you're like, okay, these flowers could be what was at the end of this rainbow. So you could have got some sort of gold at the end of the rainbow here, collective. I'm really getting discernment from this release of perceptions. Discernment. You released all perceptions and just went off of discernment. All right, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I hope that this reading helped in some way clarify or confirm something that you're already aware of. Please remember these are general collective readings. That being said, some or all of the reading may not resonate, and that's completely okay. I do have a lot of other readings if you feel like you're interested in checking those out. Please note that this reading can be past, present, or future, so take it how it resonates for you and your situation. Please use your discernment, that being said, and only take what makes sense for your situation. Again, this should be something that you're already aware of, and so this should just be confirmation to you, okay? I think that's going to do it, you guys. Just know that I love you guys so much. Thank you for all you guys do. Thank you for your likes, your comments, your shares, your subscriptions, your donations, everything. None of it goes unnoticed. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.